I'm Allie. I'm the physical therapist. So first we're just going to do some hamstring stretching. So I'll go on this side so you can see a little bit better.
AJ.
Jamie says hi. So you're going to come underneath, kind of on the calf area. You hook your arm furthest away from his head underneath, and then I take the hand closest to his head and place it on his hip, and then I kind of lean forward. The reason this hand is here is because if he starts popping up, that's no good. His body's compensating. So I take this hand and I place it right here. Just a little pressure. You don't want to go too crazy. And then just slowly bring his leg up. So sometimes you'll feel him kick down on you when his extension tone kicks in. Just let it run its course, and then as soon as you feel him relax again, then you can go ahead and bring him up a little bit more. Is there anything you want to add, Jamie?
Yeah, I'll make curse you out, babe.
So watch out. He might yell at you. But he's good. He'll tell me I can go more. So I just
Go deeper.
go, yeah, see, like that. And then you want good body mechanics. You don't want to be hunching over his leg. You kind of want to be leaning into him.
And you want to push into it.
Yep, and you want to bring his leg up like this. And his knee is okay if it's a little bit bent because he is so tight in his hamstrings. And then just bring it up, 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 up.
I was telling her you are seeing AJ, so you have experience with this.
Right.
So he doesn't want to use the Hoyer lift.
Right.
When he carries me. What do you suggest us to do? Like cradle? Because some of my aides do cradle me.
Yes. How does that work with your extension tone?
It's very easy.
Okay, so that could work. Or later on, we'll show you a standing transfer. So Jamie's doing great with working on standing. So we stand him up, and then you could have the chair next to you or whatnot, and then kind of pick him up and place him down. So we'll show you that later, but that might be a good option. So now I'm going to go on to stretching his quads. With you and me, we might do this laying on his stomach, or laying on our stomach, but Jamie here is tight, so this is how I stretch his quads. I go ahead and put my leg here, kind of hooked under the leg I'm stretching, and then over the other leg, and I just gently, you're not going to crank his leg, but gently push it down. You're pretty loose today.
Yeah.
He's pretty loose today. So if he needs more, I just go here. And then I'm pushing this down. How does it feel?
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah. Sometimes I make faces, it's not that you're hurting me.
Yeah. And sometimes he does kick out like this. So again, I just kind of wait it out. And then as soon as his muscles relax, then I go ahead and push a little deeper. Right, Jamie?
Yeah. And Allie actually knew my old physical therapist.
Yeah, I did. Karen O'Hagan. Yep. Yeah, she was one of my old teachers.
And I was one of her test dummies.
You weren't a dummy. You were a...
What do you call us when you bring us in?
What do we call it? Bringing all together lab. We call you, I mean, you're not a kid now, but you were a kiddo. Right? You weren't a test dummy.
I was a practice specimen.
Practice, yes. So then what I do is just to get his leg moving. So this is just for range of motion. Take the hand closest to his head, hook it underneath his knee, and take my other hand kind of hooking it on his foot, and then just try to shift him bending his knee, then straightening. This is just to get him kind of loosened up, get the joints moving around. And again, rocking, so you don't want to be hunching over and hurt your back. You just want to be nice and straight.
I know you don't want to use the Hoylett tape, so this is the ways we have to condition my body in order for me to stand.
There we go. Good.
And I also do strength training.
Yeah, we'll video that next, okay? Isometrics. You got it.
Which is like not really toning
Strengthening.
the body, it's strengthening and making sure it's not atrophying.
Right. So kind of going over how long to hold these positions. So with Jamie, I kind of base it on how he's doing for the day. If you feel him super tight, I might hold it a little bit longer, give his muscles a chance to relax and really get the full stretch. You'll see what I'm explaining, you'll feel it. So I guess on average, I would hold it for about 45 seconds to a minute in each position. So the hamstring stretch where my hand is here, 45 seconds to a minute.
And she'll ask me when she's done, are you stretched out? Do you need more?
Yes.
Because she won't move on to the next one.
Uh-huh.
Because my body won't respond.
Right.
It'll reject what we're trying to do. So, as much as the stretching is hard for me to go through, like not hard for me in a painful way. What's the right word for it, Allie?
It's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. Right? It's not. It's a stretch. It's an uncomfortable feeling because you're so tight, right?
Yeah.
Is that a good word for it?
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna hurt me. Like I'm not gonna not let you do it, 'cause I know it's beneficial. Tell them what I've been telling you.
Which part?
Like that I had a preconceived notion when I was younger about physical therapy.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm seeing the total difference.
Yeah. So when Jamie was younger, he didn't get the full picture of why PT is so important, but now he's getting it because he's seeing how well he's doing, and when his muscles and joints are loosened up, then he's able to move better. And Jamie's very good at knowing his body, so that is why I ask him before I move on, okay, does that feel like you're stretched out enough? Because he knows his body better than we do, so I want to make sure that he's giving me feedback. You know what, maybe I need to stretch him more with his hamstrings, or maybe his quads needs a little bit more, and he'll give me that feedback, which is great.
Like, she'll get right behind my quad too.
Oh.
And like,
the massage?
Manipulate it, like, and I'll fucking, make faces sometimes.
Yeah. So what he's talking about is when I'm doing the hamstring stretch, so instead of having my hand here, I'll come here and just rub the hamstring tendons because they are kind of tight. So just nice and easy. It's uncomfortable because of how tight they are. So you want a broad surface. You don't want to be pinpointing it. Broad surface and just kind of rubbing to loosen them up a little bit. And we have been trying some, like a hot pack. So we have been trying some of that to see if that helps. But today we're not giving it a shot. We're just trying stretching without anything. Without any heat, I mean.
And sometimes she used something called
I didn't bring
a
it.
jackhammer.
Theragun. Let's not make it seem like I'm doing construction projects on you. Yeah, I can bring that another
it looks
time.
like a blow dryer.
Yeah, it does. All right.
The best way to describe it, like, yeah, legs like a more that.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna, do you want me to stop this so I can do the other side and then we'll videotape the arms?
Yeah.
Okay.